Number 1. The 1964 Chevrolet Impala Biscayne Sedan 4D, listed at $7,700 and located in Clayton, North Carolina. This is a true piece of American automotive history. The 1964 Chevrolet Impala Biscayne Edition. It's been driven 126,000 miles and comes equipped with an automatic transmission. Under the hood, you'll find a 283 engine paired with a small cam and a 2-speed power glide transmission. The car has received a fresh paint job, finished in a clean white with a gold pearl base coat and clear coat, giving it a striking and classic look out on the road. While the body does contain Bondo, it still presents well and makes for a very respectable driver. This is a show car, but it's definitely not something to be embarrassed about either. It has that vintage Chevy charm that always draws attention. Structurally, the floors and trunk have been patched, ensuring stability where it matters. Recent maintenance has also been done, including a brand new master cylinder, new brake lines, and new wheel cylinders, which all add confidence to its roadworthiness. The tires currently on the car do show some dry rot, so they'll likely need attention in the near future if you plan to drive it regularly. This Impala holds a clean North Carolina title that's ready to go, making the purchase process smooth and straightforward. Overall, this 1964 Chevrolet Impala Biscayne is a great opportunity for someone who wants a classic daily driver with a fresh look, solid mechanical updates, and the unmistakable style of a true 1960s Chevrolet. At just $7,700, it's a fair deal for a piece of classic Americana that's already road ready. Number 2. The 1976 AMC Hornet Hatchback, listed for $4,800 and located in Denton, Maryland. This is a classic you don't see every day, the AMC Hornet Hatchback. Produced in the 1970s by American Motors, the Hornet stood out as one of AMC's most versatile and affordable models. Today, finding one in good running condition, like this one, is becoming rare, making it a great entry point into the world of classic cars. This particular Hornet shows 85,000 miles and comes equipped with an automatic transmission. Under the hood, it's powered by the dependable 258 straight-six engine, a motor well known for its durability and torque. Paired with a 904 automatic transmission, the drivetrain shifts smoothly and provides a reliable, classic driving experience. But this one goes a step further. It's been upgraded with an 8 3/4 Mopar Posey traction rear end, a strong and desirable upgrade that gives the car better traction, stability, and performance on the road. Now, let's talk about the work that's been done. This Hornet has had a lot of new parts installed to make it road ready. It comes with a brand new carburetor, a new master cylinder, fresh wheel cylinders, and new brake shoes. The front end has been redone, along with new shocks and a fresh set of tires. That means you're getting a classic hatchback with the confidence that the braking system, suspension, and ride quality have already been addressed. It's not just a project sitting in the driveway. It's a car you can enjoy right away. The body has also received attention. It's had a good bit of new metal put into it, which is especially important for vehicles of this era, since rust was always a concern. This Hornet is solid, structurally sound, and finished in a sand-tan color that really fits the 1970s personality. Inside, it's ready for a new owner to make it their own, clean, usable, and a true blank canvas if you ever wanted to restore it further or keep it as an honest survivor. The AMC Hornet itself has a special place in automotive history. It was the basis for several AMC innovations, including later models like the Concorde, and even the Eagle, America's first true crossover. The hatchback version was especially practical, offering more cargo space and versatility compared to many compact cars of its time. Today, that uniqueness adds to the car's character and collectability. So, if you're in the market for something affordable, fun, and a little different from the usual Mustangs and Camaros, this 1976 AMC Hornet Hatchback is worth considering. With a dependable drivetrain, plenty of fresh parts, and that upgraded Posey traction rear, it's ready to hit the road. The seller says it runs and drives good, and yes, it's driver ready. All that's left is for you to come take it for a spin and, quite literally, drive it home. Number 3. The 1981 Checker A11 Marathon Taxi Cab, listed at $6,500 and located in North Tonawanda, New York. This is a true piece of American automotive history. A 1981 Checker A11 Marathon Taxi Cab, one of the most iconic workhorses ever built. With its boxy body line, spacious interior, and reputation for durability, this Checker was once a common sight in major U.S. cities, shuttling passengers day and night. Today, it's become a rare collectible that sparks instant recognition and nostalgia wherever it goes. This particular Checker has been driven 180,586 miles, though the true mileage is likely higher since the odometer is only 5 digits. It originally came out of Wheeling, West Virginia, and spent much of its life serving as a real working taxi. That history alone gives incredible character. Under the hood, it's powered by a dependable GM straight-six engine paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission. Simple, rugged, and designed to last. Over the last 2 to 3 years, with only 3,000 to 4,000 miles added during that time, this car has received a significant amount of mechanical work to keep it reliable on the road. That includes a new carburetor, new motor mounts, a new radiator starter, and alternator. The gas tank has been cleaned and relined, ensuring no fuel system issues. It's also had alignment and front-end work completed, making it a much smoother and safer driver than many unrestored Checkers you might come across. Cosmetically, this is not a perfect car, but that's part of its charm. It was repainted back in the 1990s, and over time, some of the Bondo work has begun to crack. A few spots are starting to bubble. So while it's not a pristine show car, it carries the honest look of a vehicle that's been used and appreciated for decades. After all, these cars were never meant to be pampered garage queens. They were built to be used and used hard. Despite its imperfections, this Checker shines as a wonderful summer daily driver. Every time you take it out, it draws attention, smiles, waves, and thumbs up from people who instantly recognize it as a classic taxi. Whether you're pulling into a car show or just cruising around town, it's guaranteed to spark conversations and memories. The seller makes it clear they don't really need to sell this car. In fact, it's only being offered because it's the least driven vehicle in their collection. That makes this a rare opportunity for someone who wants to own not just a car, but a piece of living history. The asking price is $6,500, though reasonable offers will be considered. The seller would also entertain a trade toward a 1990s OBS Ford Power Stroke truck. If you're looking for a vehicle that's more than just transportation, something iconic, conversation starting, and full of character, the 1981 Checker A11 Marathon Taxi Cab is an excellent choice. Number 4. The 1953 Chevrolet Sedan, listed at $6,800 and located in Henrico, Virginia. Now, before we even dive into the details, let's clear something up. While it was listed as a Caprice classic, this isn't a Caprice at all. This is a true 1953 Chevrolet four-door sedan, a car that bridges the post-war era of American design with the beginnings of the 1950s cruising culture. Under the hood, you'll find the classic 235 straight-six engine, now upgraded with electronic ignition for more reliable starts. Paired with a factory automatic transmission, this Chevy retains that authentic driving feel while giving you just a touch more modern dependability. The car is fully running and driving. In fact, the seller himself just drove it about 10 miles from the owner's house to his own, proving it's roadworthy and ready to enjoy today. The odometer shows 70,500 miles, and while it's not perfect, this sedan has had some important work done. It has been completely rewired and converted to a 12-volt electrical system, which makes future upgrades and accessories easier to manage. It's riding on 4 brand new tires, giving you peace of mind right out of the gate. Now, like any 70-year-old survivor, it does still need a little TLC. The windshield wipers don't currently function, but the seller has already sourced an electric wiper motor to replace the old vacuum setup, a common and practical upgrade for these classics. Beyond that, it's mostly small touches and cosmetic details, depending on how far you want to take it. The paint and body aren't show car perfect, but that's part of the charm. This is a fun driver quality car, a piece of rolling history you can take out on weekends to cruise-ins or just for the joy of hearing that straight six purr down the road. At $6,800, this 53 Chevrolet sedan represents an approachable entry into the world of classic cars. It's simple, straightforward, and honest. A vintage machine with character, and one that doesn't need to be locked away in a garage. You can actually drive and enjoy it. If you've been looking for a post-war Chevy that's already had the important upgrades done, yet still leaves room for you to put your own stamp on it, this might just be the one. Number 5. The 1979 Pontiac Firebird Formula Coupe 2D, priced at $16,500, located in Los Angeles, California. This is a classic American muscle icon that has been well cared for over the years. Originally sitting in the dry climate of Arizona, this Firebird was later brought to Maryland, where it received the attention it deserved. The result, a car with no rust, a solid structure, and a dependable ride. In fact, it was even used as a daily driver for a full year, which speaks volumes about its reliability. Under the hood, you'll find a 403 cubic inch V8 engine, paired with an automatic transmission, delivering the kind of power and sound that muscle car enthusiasts love. The car drives strong, with smooth handling, and it still turns heads everywhere it goes. Inside, it's fitted with a quality aftermarket radio and speakers, making a comfortable cruiser for long drives. This Firebird comes with a clean title in hand and a fresh set of brand new tires, installed just before the car was shipped back to California. The title is still under Maryland registration, with tags valid until 2026, so it's ready to hit the road immediately. Mileage sits at around 135,000 miles, but the previous owner took extra care to protect its future. The underside and engine have been painted with Rust-Oleum to ensure continued rust prevention, extending the life of this classic even further. Now, like many cars of this era, there are a few minor cosmetic details that could use some attention, but overall, this Firebird is in excellent driver condition. It's not a project. It's a car you can enjoy today while still having room for personalization if you'd like to take it to the next level. The asking price is $16,500 or best offer, and the seller is open to reasonable negotiations. If you've been looking for a late 70s Pontiac Firebird formula that combines originality, strong mechanicals, and everyday drivability, this one is absolutely worth considering. Number 6. The 1975 Corvette Stingray, listed at $14,200 and located in Smithfield. This classic piece of American muscle shows just 87,670 miles on the odometer and is paired with an automatic transmission for smooth cruising. It's the iconic Stingray design, complete with a T-top roof that lets you take in the open air on those summer drives. Under the hood sits the legendary 350 cubic inch V8 engine, giving it the power and rumble that made the Corvette a household name during the golden age of performance cars. The seller notes this car runs great, and the interior is in very good condition, already refreshed with new door panels. On the outside, the fiberglass bumpers have been replaced, and the car was stripped down and repainted about 6 years ago, so it still presents with a sharp, clean look. Rear lights have also been updated, showing that careful attention has gone into maintaining its classic appeal. One thing to keep in mind: this car never came equipped with AIC, which was common in many Corvettes of the era. But what it does deliver is pure driving excitement, a lightweight body, and timeless style. For collectors or weekend cruisers, the 1975 Stingray represents an affordable entry into Corvette ownership, offering both vintage charm and reliable performance. With its T-top, strong-running V8, and refreshed cosmetics, this one is ready to be enjoyed right away while still leaving room for personal touches. Offered at $14,200, this Corvette could be your chance to own a piece of 1970s American sports car history. Number 7. The 1978 Chevrolet Camaro, priced at $5,500 and located in Vine Grove, Kentucky. This second-generation Camaro Z28 has 133,000 miles on the odometer and comes with an automatic transmission. Now, here's the story. The original 400 engine unfortunately blew on the way home from a car show, but the seller is including a solid 350 small block with long tube headers to go with the car. That means the bones are all here for someone who wants to bring the Z28 back to life without breaking the bank. Cosmetically, the car shows its age with some rust in the trunk, but the seller notes it's restorable. Inside, the Camaro has been treated to new door panels and fresh carpet, which makes the cabin a more welcoming space and gives a solid head start for the next owner to continue restoring. Mechanically, the car has received some attention too. The transmission was rebuilt by Transmission Exchange in Brandenburg, Kentucky, and a quick shifter kit has been added for a sportier driving feel. It also has air shocks, a new exhaust system, and a fresh set of tires, plus headers already installed. These upgrades mean less work and more value for whoever takes on the project. On top of that, the seller is including extras to go along with the car, making it a more complete package for the buyer who wants to finish the restoration right. Priced at just $5,500, this Camaro is offered at a point where it can be an affordable entry into the classic muscle car world. And if you're not looking to buy outright, the only trade the seller is interested in is a Trailblazer SS or an SS truck. For fans of late 70s muscle styling, the 1978 Camaro Z28, with its aggressive stance, wide body lines, and racing heritage, represents a great opportunity. With a little work and the included 350 small block, this car could be cruising the streets again, carrying that unmistakable Z28 attitude. Number 8. The 1971 Lincoln Continental Mark III, priced at $4,000, located in Washington, Pennsylvania. This luxury classic has only 43,527 miles on the odometer and comes equipped with an automatic transmission. The 1971 Lincoln Continental Mark III was built during the height of American automotive luxury, and this example still carries that unmistakable presence. Now, let's talk about condition. The car is currently not running, but don't let that scare you away. It does turn over and has very strong compression. What's keeping it from firing up is simply a lack of spark. It will need a new coil and condenser, which makes it an easy fix for anyone familiar with classic ignition systems. With that done, you could have it running in no time. The body shows a timeless Mark III design, with its sharp edges, long hood, and commanding stance. But Where this Lincoln really shines is on the inside. The interior is in great condition. The seats are clean with no tears at all, which is rare for a car this age. It still has an original luxury feel intact. And here's the impressive part. All of the power features still work. That includes the power seats, power windows, and power door locks. Even the interior lights are fully functional, adding to that elegant vintage atmosphere the Mark III is known for. This car represents a rare opportunity to own a true piece of American luxury at a very reasonable entry price. With just a little bit of mechanical attention, it can be brought back to life and enjoyed as a weekend cruiser, a collector's project, or even a restoration candidate. At $4,000, this 1971 Lincoln Continental Mark III is waiting for the right buyer to give it a second chance at the open road. Number 9. The 1983 Cutlass Supreme, priced at $14,500 and located in Chilliwack. This beauty is a 1983 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme Brougham, powered by a 305 V8, and is offered at $14,500 or best offer. The car runs and drives like new, with plenty of upgrades that set it apart from the rest. The exterior is wrapped in a stunning diamond red with chrome flake, a professional job done by Reaper Customs that really makes the car sparkle under the sun. It sits on a set of 100-spoke 13 by 7-wire wheels with gold knockoffs, though it also comes with an additional chrome set of knockoffs if you prefer to change the look. This car already turns heads, but those details take it even further into show-ready territory. Inside, it's been modernized for comfort and sound. You'll find a touchscreen Bluetooth stereo system, connected to two 12-inch Exile subs powered by a 600-watt dual amp. The front speakers are Sony Explodes, giving you crisp highs and deep bass throughout the cabin. This isn't just a classic cruiser. It's a rolling sound system built to impress at every stop. Mechanically, a lot of work has already been done to keep it reliable and road-ready. The seller lists recent replacements, including the radiator, thermostat, alternator, front rotors, rubber brake hoses, wheel bearings, spark plugs, spark plug wires, cap and rotor belts, and even the heater valve. All of those upgrades mean less worry for the next owner and more time to enjoy driving. On top of that, the car is equipped with a compustor alarm system with keyless lock and unlock, giving you modern convenience and security for your investment. Altogether, this Cutlass Supreme blends the timeless style of a classic 1980s Oldsmobile with tasteful customization, reliable mechanical upgrades, and a sound system that makes a showpiece on wheels. At $14,500, it's ready for a new home, whether that's with someone who wants a daily driver with personality or a collector looking for a standout addition. Number 10. The 1967 Ford Thunderbird, priced at $7,000 and located in Asheboro, North Carolina. Here we have a gorgeous 1967 blue Ford Thunderbird, a car that once stood as one of Ford's most iconic luxury cruisers of the late 60s. This particular example is a two-door hardtop model, powered by a strong V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission. The interior is finished in black, giving a timeless contrast to its blue exterior. And as a premium car of its day, it came equipped with features well ahead of its time. Automatic windows and automatic door locks. Details that remind you this wasn't just a car. It was a statement of luxury and innovation. Now, the story of this Thunderbird is just as fascinating as the car itself. It was once taken in for a full restoration. All of the original parts were carefully removed and preserved, and extra parts were collected to make sure nothing was left incomplete. But, as often happens, the project was paused. Life moved on, and the Thunderbird was placed into climate-controlled storage, where it remained for more than a decade. More recently, it has continued to rest under covered storage, shielded from the weather, waiting for someone new to pick up where the restoration left off. And here's the thing. Before the work was halted, this Thunderbird was running beautifully. That means you're not starting from scratch. The foundation is already strong. What you have here is an opportunity. Whether you want to complete the restoration and bring it back to show quality condition, or simply get it road ready again and enjoy it as a survivor classic, Either way, this Thunderbird has the bones, the history, and the presence to make it worthwhile. The asking price is $7,000, cash only. The seller is open to reasonable offers, but serious inquiries only. When you consider preservation, the included original and extra parts, and the fact that it's been protected and stored for so many years, it makes this Thunderbird a tempting choice for collectors and enthusiasts alike. If you're someone who appreciates 60s American luxury, a car that combined performance with comfort and styling that stood out from the crowd, then this 1967 Ford Thunderbird might just be the project you've been waiting for. Number 11. The 1974 Chevrolet Nova, listed at $5,500 and located in Reno, Nevada. Here we have a 1974 Chevrolet Nova, a classic compact muscle car that carried the Chevy legacy of performance and everyday practicality. This particular Nova is equipped with an 8-cylinder engine running on gas, paired with an automatic transmission. The odometer shows just 76,000 miles, and it comes with a clean title, something collectors and enthusiasts always want to hear. Now, the 74 model year is a special one in the Nova's story. By this time, Chevrolet had already earned a reputation for making the Nova car that could be customized to fit almost any lifestyle, whether as a daily driver, a street cruiser, or even a drag strip warrior. The design of the 1974 Nova brought a blend of muscle car aggression and everyday usability. You got a car that looked sporty, performed well, and still worked as an all-around driver. This particular example stays true to that heritage. With its V8 power under the hood, it offers a classic rumble and strength that Chevy fans love. The automatic transmission makes it easy to drive, whether cruising through town or opening it up on the highway. And with 76,000 miles showing, this Nova has plenty of life left in it, ready for someone who appreciates the golden era of American cars. What makes this car especially appealing is its straightforward condition, clean title, honest mileage, and a setup that's ready to be driven, improved, or restored, depending on what you're looking for. For $5,500, it's priced in a range that makes it accessible to anyone who's been waiting to own a genuine piece of 70s muscle history. The Chevrolet Nova is one of those cars that connects generations. Back in the day, it was a car you could see in high school parking lots, local drag strips, and family driveways across America. Today, it remains a favorite for enthusiasts who love its simple mechanics, its strong presence, and its potential to be transformed into anything you can dream of, whether stock restoration, pro street build, or daily driver with a touch of muscle. If you've been searching for an affordable entry into the world of classic American muscle, this 1974 Chevrolet Nova could be your chance. With its 8-cylinder heart, automatic transmission, clean title, and classic 70s styling, it stands as a solid opportunity for collectors and drivers alike. At $5,500, this Nova represents not just a car, but a piece of American history, one that's ready to find a new home and continue its journey on the open road. Number 12. The 1978 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, listed at $3,500 and located in Manassas, Virginia. This classic beauty comes with history and presence. The 1978 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, an icon of American luxury from a time when size, comfort, and style defined the road. This particular example is being listed on behalf of the owner's father. It's a car that runs, drives, stops, and goes, with many of its features still functional, including the Cadillac signature fiber optic indicators, a detail enthusiasts love. The odometer shows 105,877 miles, but it is rolled over, so the actual mileage is higher. It comes with a clean title, an automatic transmission, and is on a new set of tires. The seller is only the second owner. The first owner was a family friend, which means the complete history of the car is known and well documented. A rare advantage when buying a classic this old. This DeVille also comes with extras, a set of spare hubcaps, an underhood insulation replacement kit, 2 sets of keys, and even a full factory service manual. That's a package that makes maintenance and restoration a whole lot easier for the next caretaker. Now, Being nearly 50 years old, the Cadillac does show its age. Most of the issues are cosmetic. The clear coat is peeling in places. The Landau top will need replacement. There's some rust in a few spots, as expected for a car this vintage. Mechanically, there are a few things to note. The transmission does have an oil leak, the rear muffler has rusted through, and the brakes will need a careful inspection before being considered roadworthy again. But here's the important part. This Cadillac remains a solid car for its age. Structurally strong, well-kept, and with a complete ownership history, it has the bones of a fantastic cruiser. A little time and love, and this DeVille could once again float down a highway, like it did back in the late 70s, turning heads with sheer size, comfort, and elegance. There are a few conditions to keep in mind. The car cannot be test-driven outside of the driveway, since it's not currently registered. It's being sold cash only, with offers welcome, and the seller asks that only serious buyers reach out. If the listing is still up, then yes, the Cadillac is available. So if you're searching for a true American luxury classic, one that offers character, history, and plenty of potential at a very approachable price, this 1978 Cadillac Sedan DeVille might just be the car waiting for you. Number 13. The 1986 Ford Bronco, priced at $8,000 and located in Leonardtown. This is a classic American SUV that represents one of the most rugged and iconic 4X4S of its time. The 1986 Ford Bronco is showing 150,000 miles on the odometer and comes equipped with a strong 351 Windsor V8 engine, paired with an automatic transmission and four-wheel drive capability. Back in the day, this was a go-anywhere, do-anything truck that gave you the freedom to hit the trails, tow your boat, or just cruise down the highway with confidence. This particular Bronco comes with factory air conditioning, which was a big plus in the mid-'80s and still adds comfort today. Now, the truck has been sitting for a while, so it's going to need some attention before it's fully road-ready. The seller notes it will need a new gas tank and some carburetor work to get it running the way it should. For someone handy, those are straightforward fixes that can breathe new life into this SUV. The body style of the 86 Bronco is unmistakable. Big, bold lines, square headlights, and a removable rear top that turns it into a full open-air cruiser. Whether you want to restore it back to original glory or give it some modern upgrades, this truck makes for an excellent platform. Enthusiasts know the Bronco market has been heating up, and prices for these classics are climbing, especially for ones with a V8 like this. Overall, this Bronco is a solid find for someone who wants to take on a light project and end up with a collectible SUV that can hold its own both on and off the road. At $8,000, it offers a great entry point into the classic truck scene. The seller is asking for serious buyers only and prefers phone calls over emails. If you've been waiting for the right Bronco project to come along, this just might be the one to bring home. Number 14. The 1987 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, priced at $1,500 and located in McCaseville. Here we have a 1987 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, a classic from the final years of Oldsmobile's rear-wheel drive coupes. Priced at just $1,500, this one is being offered in salvage condition, but it's still carrying plenty of potential for the right buyer who's looking for a project car. It's powered by an 8-cylinder engine, paired with an automatic transmission, and of course, it sends power to the rear wheels. The odometer currently shows 164,000 miles on the clock. The car is finished in a brown exterior color, a shade that fits the vintage personality of this late 80s Oldsmobile. The seller notes that it comes with a clean title, which is always a solid starting point for any restoration or rebuild. While it's marked as salvage, that doesn't mean it's destined for the junkyard. For Oldsmobile enthusiasts, especially fans of the G-body platform, this is the kind of car that can be turned into something special with time, effort, and a vision. Think of it as a blank canvas. Whether you want to bring it back to stock condition for a period-correct cruiser, or perhaps transform it into a muscle-inspired build with some modern upgrades, the Cutlass Supreme is a versatile platform with a strong following in the classic car community. At just $1,500, This car represents one of the more affordable entry points into the world of collectible American coupes. It won't take much imagination to see the potential in this Oldsmobile, and with its clean paperwork and classic V8 power, it's waiting for someone who sees a value in bringing an 80s icon back to life. Number 15. The 1973 Dodge Challenger, listed at $12,500 and located in Auburn. This one here is a project, but also a solid starting point for anyone looking to bring a classic Mopar muscle car back to life. It's a 1973 Dodge Challenger, and while it doesn't have the original motor, it does come with a V8 under the hood. The exact displacement isn't confirmed. It could be either a 318 or a 360, but it's paired with a 727 automatic transmission and an 8 3/4 rear end with street gears, probably around 4.11s. The car is already set up with front disc brakes, headers, and a full exhaust system that runs into glassbacks. It was once a quick and loud street car, equipped with traction bars, and although it's been sitting for years, it's still complete minus a carburetor. Tires are all holding air, have tread left, and show no signs of cracking, though they're older and dated. Inside, you'll find bucket seats, a center console with a slapstick shifter, and intact glass all the way around. It even comes with extras. There's a fiberglass cowl induction hood on the car now, plus a flat hood, and an R/T hood included with the sale. The seller also has extra interior panels and a replacement dash. Now, while the unibody is mostly intact and in fair shape, the body, floors, and trunk will need some attention. A replacement front floor panel was purchased and placed over the old floor, but further metal work will likely be required. That said, the car did run, drive, and stop when it was last on the road years ago. Back then, it was described as fast, very loud, and admittedly not much to look at, but complete. This Challenger has been parked indoors for the past 25 years, stored safely out of the elements, and comes with a clean Massachusetts title. The seller notes it's been garaged for about 2 decades and can be seen by appointment in North Reading, Massachusetts. They stress no text messages. Phone calls only. At $12,500, this is a chance to grab a true Mopar project, one with the bones of a street machine and plenty of extra parts to help you get it back on the road. It may need work, but for the right buyer, it's the start of a loud, powerful, and head-turning Challenger revival.